Okay. So on the pole, we have Mason Foster. Starting second, Greg McDaniel, our race sponsor. Third is Jody Ogden. Fourth, Gerald Poole. Fifth, Mike Smith. Sixth, Jimmy Johnson. Seventh, Jason Rome. Eighth place, Dewan Kinner. Ninth, Brian Oshenka. 10th, Nathan Anders. 11th, Jeffrey Parker. 12th, Fat Thor, aka Topher Baltimore. That all we got?
13, Jeremy Root. Well, these guys didn't qualify.
Okay.
So it'd be 13th, Jeremy Root. 14th, James Harris. 15th, Mark Dentuma. 16th, Charles Van Schaik. If I pronounce your name wrong, my bad. 17th, Doug Burns. And is Jared racing tonight?
He was supposed to be. I don't know if he is though, but he was supposed to be.
Let's see if he gridded up. Oh, he gridded up. And Jared Heasley, 18th. And he's repping the Steelers truck tonight.
Some love. Jared Heasley is our. Oh, that's a nice. That's a pretty scheme. Jared Heasley is our new fearless leader of BRR. So we'll give him some love tonight. Hopefully, we can get a good run in here. I know he was super excited this week. He said this is one of his favorite tracks, so I know he was super stoked about being able to run this one. So hopefully, he can get a good finish.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Looks like Greg McDaniel is rooting for Greg McDaniel tonight.
What's up, Greg? See you in the chat.
I think you should be racing and not typing. I don't know if you have a laptop in your truck or not.
Green flag.
Green flag is out.
Caution out.
Oh, there's a caution.
Say again. Caution for.
Brian.
In the wall.
Like Brian and
Topher. Oh, it looks like 39 gets loose. Into Brian. Topher gonna get caught up in that.
It looks like.
Let's see what Nate saw here.
Jimmy Johnson got involved too.
Actually, good job, Nate. There, you know, he got a little damage, but I don't think it was as bad as what it could have been. And Topher got a little bit. Looks like he. Okay. Well, I guess you were right on that one, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't take long to get our first caution.
Yeah, it looked like Jimmy just got loose coming off of 2 and slid right up into Brian.
So I don't know what a fuel run is here. I did not get that info, but I would imagine you're gonna have more than enough time. You know, I mean, so let's just say you get what, 4 sets of tires, you said. So that, I mean, if you do 25, yeah, I mean a set. But I don't know how far you can go on fuel.
Yeah, I think what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna want tires before your fuel. So I did a test practice for the Cup cars, and I was running around 44 laps. So I'd imagine with trucks, what would you say, like 38 maybe then?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So then essentially you can do it on. It's gonna be two stopper then. Yeah. Or.
It would probably be 3 because, like
3.
I said, you might want to get your tires in.
That's true. Yeah, that's true, because 2 stops would be 60 laps. Yeah. All right, so we got a 3 stopper here.
looks like, to me, it looks like Jimmy Johnson, the 39 truck, didn't get his damage fixed.
Let's see if I can pull him. Well, you know what though? You only have one fast repair, so
Right, maybe he's
looks
just
like he's
going.
coming down now. Yeah, I gotta imagine you got to do that. That truck is beat up. I thought
Yeah.
maybe he was trying to, manually do it to try to save that fast repair, but man, God forbid this thing, goes on a long stretch there. He'll get lapped quickly.
Yeah, what I thought he might be doing is trying to get as many optional repairs as he
Yeah.
can, but they're one to go. I think they're one to go right now.
Oh,
for
he used it.
green.
He used his fast repair. I saw it
Yeah.
just bloof.
Maybe he just forgot or something.
Looking at how damageable, like sometimes you don't know because again you're driving in a cockpit view, right? So you can't see all that. We have all these camera angles and stuff we can look at to to decipher if it's enough damage to worthy of fast repair or just manually doing it. But judging by how much he had there, the manual repairs wasn't going to be enough. A, it was going to take too long, and B, I don't think it was going to fix it good enough to where he would be competitive. So.
Yep, I agree.
Looks like we are getting ready to go back green here. We got Mason Foster in first, Gerald Poole second, Mike Smith third, Jason Roman fourth, Jeffrey Parker fifth, Doug Burns in sixth, Charles Van Schayak, if I'm saying that correct, seventh, Mark Dantuma is eighth, Greg McDaniel ninth, James Harris 10th, Jody Ogden 11th, Jared Heasley is up to 12th, 6 spots up, Jeremy Root 13th, Nate Anders 14th, 15th, Brian Oshenka, Dwayne Kinner is 16th, Jimmy Johnson 17th, and Fat Thor, aka Topher Baltimore, rounding out your field at 18th spot. So it looks like Mason opened up a little bit of a lead here. Again, one of those things you want to make sure you take care of the tires and not kill them.
Yeah. It's something I think, do you want to get that big lead first, and then start saving? Maybe that's what he's trying to do.
I see there's many ways you can do that. I've seen people do it that way, and I mean, it's such a fine line. I mean, you can do it that way, but if you just abuse it just a little bit too much, they'll catch you quick, and you'll wonder, you'll have that huge lead, and all of a sudden they're just eating into you, and that's how you know you did it a little wrong, and adjust for the next run.
Yep, I agree. It looks like Mike Smith is still staying up there with him, not letting him get away.
Yep, he's hanging in there. Jason Roman third there, hanging tough too. Looks like looks like hanging in there pretty good. The air gas Chevy Silverado. Jason coming on strong here in third spot.
Yep,
Jason knows how to get it done.
Yeah, he's taking that high side. Get a lot of momentum coming off the corners. So if you watch right here, he's gonna have a lot of speed coming up right behind Mike.
And that's the thing too. So Mike can, he took the bottom here, but once you can take, Jason's fast up top. He wants to run up top. So maybe going down into the next turn, you take away that groove. You know what I mean? Make him go where his truck's not as comfortable or where he doesn't really want to run.
And yeah, I'm sure he'll start doing that closer.
Take the air off him.
Yeah. Oh, Mike got a little loose coming off that corner.
Oh yeah, Jason's gonna get right up behind him. Does he go high? Does he go low? He's gonna throw it high again.
Yep. Oh, Gerald's right there behind Jason now.
They've kind of stretched it out a little bit. I mean, back then you got Charles Van Schayak there. Oh, he's not too far behind. Followed by Jeremy Root. James Harris, Greg McDaniel, our sponsor there in the 30. Looks like Jody making a move on Greg as we speak. Diving down the inside there. Greg gonna fight back tough on the outside though. Jared Heasley, I see him back there right behind this battle. Jody fighting hard on the end. Looks like Greg will complete the pass and cut right in front of Jody.
That was a good move by him.
Jared up there as well, gonna take advantage. And then we got a gaggle of cars back here. You got Brian Oshanka back here in the 12th spot. Who's the 80? 80 truck is beat up still. Dwayne Kinner. Doesn't look like he's running all that bad, but it looks like maybe he didn't use his repair. It's scraped up. Doug the Dad Burns here, back in 17.
3 wide. 3 wide with Nate, Dwayne, and looks like Mark. No.
Jeffrey Parker?
Yep, Jeffrey
59,
Parker.
yep. And 57 of Mark Dantuma is also back there. Really nowhere to go.
Nope,
Kind of
just
clogged up.
watching the show.
It's like Gerald Poole has taken over the 3rd spot from Jason Rome. He's back to 4th. Got Jeremy Root coming on strong here in the 5th spot. He's up 8 spots. And let's give a shout out to Charles Van Syack there. He's up 10 spots in the 43 to 6th.
Started clear back there.
Like Jeremy Root will complete the pass on Jason Rome. Move Jeremy up to the 4th spot. Back on our leaders here. Mike Smith. Looks like Mason. Mason got a pretty sizable lead there. He's roll time being.
Let's see how long he can hold that bottom, or if he just stays down there the entire time.
Jared Heasley looking under Greg McDaniel here. Gonna complete? Is he gonna complete? Greg gonna fight back tough on the outside.
Let's see if he has a run. Nope.
Who's Jody gonna push? You gotta push somebody. Looks like he's gonna push Greg. All right.
See, Jody goes to the middle, Jared stays low, and Greg stays high.
Shout out to Jared Heasley. He's up 8 spots to the 10th spot though, so he's climbed forward quite a bit. And Brian Oshanka leading this little pack here. Brian, Nate Anders, Jimmy Johnson, Mark Dantuma, and Doug Burns hanging back a little bit. He's coming in though. And then Jeffrey Parker back here in the 17th spot. Topher's running back there in 18th. That's a pretty truck though. Like
Jody
the green.
just looked low on Greg McDaniel. It looks like Jody cleared him.
We move Jody up to the 8th spot. Looks like the 43 is caught up to 43 of Charles Van Syack caught up to the back of Jason Rome's truck here. That'll be for the 5th spot if he can find a way by. Looks like Mike Smith has caught. Did he catch Mason? Still kind of hanging back there a little bit. So Mason has led from the start, all 19 laps so far. So apparently he's feeling real comfortable with that truck. Got her dialed in real nice.
It's getting closer to Mike.
Yeah, I just saw that. Jeremy Root is a coming. And he's one of our newcomers to the league this year. He's going to be, I believe he's going to be running in the Cup with us, but the Cup regulars get three truck races they can do a year. So looks like he chose to use Homestead as one of his.
Yeah, he's going the outside of Mike.
Like, will he complete it?
Yep.
Yes, he will.
And it's just too early to fight for a position like
Ooh,
that.
Jared just kind of dove it in there on Greg. Slid right up in front. Close call. No harm, no foul. Doug Burns making his way forward now, too. He's gotten past Jimmy Johnson and Brian. Something happened to Brian Oshenka. He's back in 16th spot. I didn't see it. See if he has any damage here. He was just up there in around 11th or 12th, and now he's...
Well, there's a good battle between Jody, Jason, and looks like James.
Yep, James Harris. Jason Rome. Jason Rome on the outside of... Jody was thinking about it. And the 43 of Charles Van Syak. I hear somebody hitting the wall. Greg McDaniel into the wall, maybe?
Oh, yeah. He was on the apron on the backstretch.
See if the truck looks what it looks like here on the right side. Oh, he's got a little right front damage there on the front.
It looks like he just got loose. Oh, he
So let's ride on board here with Jason Rome. Try to get see what he sees here. It's Jared Heasley completes the pass on Jason Rome there. So this is what it looks like from everybody driving. This is what the drivers see. We don't get the luxury of a third-person view or a chassis view or outside the car. This is what we see when we're driving. Very limited peripherals. You can see he's letting off pretty early there. That's a sign that the tires are probably getting to the end, the end of their life. Probably not handling real good right now.
nope, they're probably begging for a caution. Probably want to get 4 freshies on them.
It's like Jeremy kind of hit a wall here, I think. Mason's still hanging on here in the first spot. He's got about a second. 1.1 second on Jeremy Root. We'll go through your field here. So first place we got Mason Foster. Second place is Jeremy Root. Third place is Gerald Poole. Fourth place is Mike Smith in the air gas truck. Fifth place is Jody Ogden. Sixth place is Charles Van Syak. Seventh place, the very one and only Jared Heasley. Eighth place, James Harris. Jason Rome is back to 9th. Greg McDaniel is in 10th. Mark Dantuma is 11th. Dwayne Kinner is 12th. Jimmy Johnson is 13th. Doug the Dad Burns is 14th. Nate Anders is back in 15th. Brian Oshenka is 16th. Jeffrey Parker is 17th. Pilfer Baltimore is 18th. Not on the track. So that's your full field rundown, ladies and gentlemen. We should be coming kind of close to pit stops-ish.
Yeah, I would guess probably in the next probably 5 laps. I think people might start coming into
Short pit, maybe? think short pit,
Yeah.
getting them tires early and try to take advantage of a couple laps on newer tires as opposed to the old tires.
Yeah, I mean, if I was in the back right now, I mean, you don't have anything to lose. See if you can gain a few seconds on someone.
A little surprised, Jason back here in 10th. I guess he's only down 3 spots from where he qualified, but I look for him. He's definitely figured out what he did wrong, if anything, you know, tire-wise. And I look for him to, when he gets a fresh set of tires, kind of correct if he overdrove it or and whatnot. I look for him to be able to correct that and make a little push forward here on the second set.
Oh, great. He's a strong racer.
Getting kind of spread out here. I mean, we got Mark Dantuma here, actually trying to make a pass here on Jason Rome. Everything's pretty stretched out here. I ain't gonna lie, I could use a caution myself.
It looks like Mason is
It's checked
getting
out,
a little
huh?
bit more lead. Yeah, more of a lead on Jeremy Root.
I'd like to see what Jeremy can do. Okay, so Jeremy, you know, he's up 11 spots. So I'm judging, he's up 11 spots. He had to have used his tires hardcore to get up those 11 spots. So I want to see what he can do. You made up the 11 spots. You're sitting in second, and you're gonna come into the pits. Give me a fresh set of tires. Then I want to see what Jeremy Root can do. See if he has anything from Mason Foster.
I'm sure he'll probably show you something.
I think he will.
I mean, starting from where he was and where he's at now, that just kind of shows you how strong of a race car driver you are.
Very true. It's pretty spread out here. Really nowhere to go.
Yeah, it just
There we go. Got the 43 of Charles Dan Shayak here getting ready to... Oh, it looks like Greg gonna go around the outside of him. Mark Dantuma coming into the picture back here in the 57. He's gonna see what he can do here.
going low on him. Can he hold that line?
Woo.
It looks like James Harris. It looks like he's pitting.
You are correct. It's coming off pit road? Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so let's follow that. He's our first one to pit. I don't remember where he was, somewhere around 4th or 5th, I believe, maybe 6th or 7th. So let's see what he can do on freshies here, see where he shakes out after everybody pits. Yeah, he's really stretching it, Mason Foster on Jeremy Root. He's got it up to 1.4 now.
The 80 truck, Dwayne Kenner, he's coming in. Oh, we had other ones.
Jimmy
Dropping in.
Johnson, Doug Burns is in, Jeffrey Parker. Oh, Jeffrey Parker's truck is beat up. Looks like Jeremy Root is in. Yep. Gives up second spot to come in. Like Mason Foster will stay out. Gerald Poole is in. Mike Smith is in. Okay, Jared Heasley is in. All right, so let's see where this plays out here. So Mason Foster and Jody Ogden, Mark Dantuma, Greg McDaniel, Jason Rome, and Charles Van Syak stay out there. So when will Mason Foster come in?
Yeah, let's see if anyone just stays out and try to see how long they can push it on gas and hope for a caution. Because with those new tires, you might be a little slippery coming off of 2 and 4.
I mean, Mason Foster hasn't put a foot wrong this whole race, so he's really been dominating so far. So I guess, yeah, why not? Stretch it as far as you can. Doesn't seem like he's losing too much time. You got the field a lap down. Maybe you get a caution and trap everybody one lap down. And
Mason's coming in the pits.
oh, he's sideways. Hope he wasn't speeding. Looks like Mark Dantuma is coming to pit road as well. Is Jason Rome following? Yes, he is. So James Harris pitted. He was the one that pitted first, correct?
Yes.
He is
James
right now in 5th spot on my leaderboard and might take the lead when all's said and done. Again, he'll have, what, 3 or 4 or 5 laps on his tires, so they should be able to get back by, but... sorry, looks like Jeremy Root did beat him out. Mason Foster coming out now. Jeremy Root is coming. He might take the lead here.
Oh,
He
yeah,
will take the lead. All right. Man, he went in 1.4 behind, came out 1.3 ahead. So, but he did pit a lap or two earlier, so he had a lap, I would say, on the fresh tires where Mason Foster was running on the worn ones. So that looks like it cost him a spot there, so maybe he won't do that again on the next one.
Well, James Harris is in 3rd now, and he pit, let's see, he pit 5 laps before Mason Foster.
Yeah.
But this stays green. James Harris would probably have to pit a little bit sooner, though.
Correct. We'll give you a full field rundown here after pit stops. So we got first spot is Jeremy Root. He's up 12 spots from his starting position. Second place, Mason Foster. Third place, James Harris, up 11 spots. Gerald Poole is in 4th. Mike Smith is in 5th. Jody Ogden, 6th position. Mr. Heasley is up to 7th. He's up 11 spots. Greg McDaniel is in 8th. Mark Dantuma is in 9th. Jimmy Johnson is 10th. I just can't get over saying that name. 11th, Charles Van Syak. 12th is Jason Rome. 13th, Doug the Dad Burns. 14th, Dwayne Kinner. 15th, Jeremy Parker, or Jeffrey Parker rather. 16th is Nathan Anders, and 17th off the track, I believe, is Brian Oshanka, and 18th is Topher Baltimore, also off the track. So that's your full field rundown. Let's see what we got. Okay, here we got Greg and Jared kind of close here.
It's
Greg,
looking like Mason.
Fix his damage, huh?
Mason actually looks like he's closing in on Jeremy Root.
So we'll say Jeremy Root, short-term game, long-term loss maybe? You know, he came in that lap early, got him the lead, but now it's going to fall back to Mason.
He might be playing save the tires
It's very
race
true.
now. Because he's about 0.5 behind him. And a lap ago, he was 1.2 seconds behind him.
And that's true. Only run as hard as what you have to. You know, and then when he gets to you, turn it up a little bit.
So is Mason driving too hard and Jeremy's letting up easy? Or is Jeremy just driving the way he drives and Jeremy's playing it easy?
Well, we shall see. Oh, Mason very loose on the bottom there. He is right on the back bumper of Jeremy Root.
And
To
he
the inside.
should cleanly take this.
Oh, he's got to come right up in front. The old slide job. I don't know that Jeremy liked that. Anyway, move Mason Foster to the point. Let's see if we got any close ones here. Man, everybody's spread out. We need a caution, man. Jared and Greg here, they've been tight all up. Mark Dantuma brought into the fight. Jimmy Johnson and Charles Van Syak, Jason Rome tight together.
Yep.
Doug looks like he's catching up to Jeffrey Parker here.
Charles and Jimmy are door to door.
Jason just waiting back there to pounce.
So Richie, I got a question for you. See if you
Alright.
can answer this trivia question. Who has the most wins in NASCAR at Homestead?
Oh man.
There are 2 drivers.
I know as of lately that's Kyle Larson's track. I know he's not the most wins. Darn, if I had to take a guess, I don't know. Kyle Busch.
Nope. One was Greg Biffle.
Okay, the Biff. I forgot
Yep.
about him. Okay.
Got three wins there. Can you name the other one? Give you another guess.
I don't know. We're gonna go Harvick.
Oh, so close. Harvick drives for this guy.
Oh, is it Tony Stewart?
Tony Stewart.
Okay, all right. Old Smoke. All righty.
Yep, they are tied with 3 wins.
Okay.
I think there's somebody with 2 who's close behind them.
Very interesting. Yeah, I forgot about the old Biff Master. He drove, what was it, the 16? What was the
Yep.
sponsor? I can't remember what the heck the sponsor was. I can see the car in my head. I just can't picture what the sponsor was.
Yeah, I can't. I want to say Office Depot, but that was Tony Stewart's
That was Tony Stewart, yep.
car.
But he hit the wall here. I can't find it though, but. Oh, looks like it might have been Greg. Like Doug Burns made a pass here on Jeffrey Parker for 14th spot.
Jared and Marker. I'll have a battle.
And got looks like Jared passed Mark Dantuma here for. Ooh, Mark got real loose off the turn. Jared gonna go to the high side there. Jimmy Johnson made a pass on Charles Van Syak there. Looks like Jeremy Root kind of hanging tough there. You know, he's not letting Mason get away, but I don't know. He's definitely closer now from the first set. So maybe now he can, like, I would say if you see Mason Foster duck off, I would wait that extra lap or go another 1 or 2 because it looks like it paid off for Mason. But then again, Mason knows this, and I have a feeling he will stretch it again, you know, as long as he can and try to be the last, you know, to come out with those little bit fresher tires.
Yeah, it looked like Jeremy got loose off of 4. Just a little bit, just enough to slow him down.
Gerald Poole having a good run here in 3rd spot. Looks like he's up 1 spot from where he qualified. James Harris, good run here in 4th spot. He's up 10 spots from his starting position. Mike Smith kind of holding serve there in 5th. I think he started 5th, but again, a good solid run for Mike.
Yeah, keep it consistent. That's what I like to see, Mike.
Jody in 6th there. He's down 3 spots. Mark Dantuma up, and Jared Heasley passing him. Jared's up 11 spots here in 7th. Mike Smith in the pits. Did I see that correctly? Maybe it was just a glitch. Greg McDaniel, he's in 97 spots down from where he qualified. Not a good points day right now for Doug Burns, with his 2nd place finish last week. Not terrible, but I mean, I guess if you look at it, the person he finished 2nd to is not here right now, so he's gaining points on the Manslammer.
That's the way to think.
Like Mark got around Jared here. Gonna give him the old slide job. Whoa.
So I guess I would see if I'll ask you this. If you and another driver are just continuously passing each other, would you just kind of in your mind just say, okay, you just stay in front of me and save your tires?
Yeah, at some point you have to do that, right? Because racing side by side, although is very fun and entertaining to watch, depending on what line you're in or and whatnot, you could be abusing your tires. So at some points it's, depending on what the line I'm running and how early it is in the race. I'm a more conservative guy. I tend to let the race come to me and save my stuff and go get it at the end. So to me, I would, rather than run side by side and potentially abuse my stuff, I would just let them go and try to get them later on in the run, or at the end of the race when it actually means something. But that's just me. But I mean, again, it's feeling out the situation. Like, do I think I'm faster? Do I think if I can somehow complete the pass that I'll pull away, then maybe I fight a little harder. You know what I mean? If I think I can get ahead and pull away, then maybe I do that. Because sometimes letting them go, you know what I mean? It could be just a tiny bit slower, and now it's real tough to get around them. It's, cost you more time in the end. So it just depends.
Yeah, it's more like you gotta look at that risk for reward. Like, you're risking, one, your tires, and 2, your truck. What if you slide up and hit the wall or hit the other driver?
Correct, yeah.
So might just be a little bit easier on yourself. Just kind of stay behind the other driver and just kind of ride it out for a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. It's like they just lapped Doug.
Yep, Doug Burns. Doug's the first truck lap down.
I mean, Mason. Oh man, Mason stretched it out, huh?
Yep, we got 1.6.
I don't know. I think this is Mason Foster's race to lose here. He definitely came to tonight's race bringing it right off the get-go.
Yeah, he's owning this track now.
I see the is that Tenerife Gin on his hood. That I remember. Doug did a stream for them, a broadcasted race, and I believe it was members of Thunderstruck, which is AC/DC, but it's a girl band of it. I know there was a whole thing with that, and I know he got to interview one of the past guitarists from Megadeth. It was a really cool thing, but I do see he has that on his truck, so I'm wondering if he was a part of that event.
Yeah, I remember Doug talking about that. He was real excited for that. He was.
Mike Smith having a solid run here, back in 5th spot. And looks like he's trying to take the fourth spot away from James Harris. Well, having just, hey, not, calm, quiet, nothing really crazy happening. Come get yourself a solid, top 5 here and build on your points from last week and just try to march to 3 wide here with the 59.
Jody going for the pass.
Gonna follow him. I'd like to take a little time here and thank our race sponsor, Greg McDaniel and his company, Kimball, which you see down there next to the BRR Truck Series logo. That's his logo. Just want to thank Greg for everything he does for the league and for sponsoring, the Truck Series and stuff. So that was really cool of him, and wish him the best of luck in the series.
Yeah, that's a cool thing that what Greg did. Basically, he's just trying to get people to go out and bowl, because a lot of the bowling alleys right now they're hurting for people to come in, and nothing's wrong with going out with your family or friends, have spend a couple hours at the bowling alley, and it's always a good time. I know, Richie, you said that you always enjoyed bowling when you were a kid.
Yeah, I did. I mean, hell, we did that all into my teenage years. We used to go bowling all the time. So I sure enjoy it, and I know it's tough, with times right now. People just not having money and whatnot or whatever, and just not being able to get out there. But hey, those people in those businesses too, they need to survive as well,
Exactly.
So,
yeah. Well, you gotta think, Richie. We didn't really have much of like cell phones back in the day or iPads.
that's very true. Yeah, I think my phone, I have a Nokia, the old Nokia where you could change like the faceplate. That's how far back I go.
Yeah. So now we're doing like virtual bowling on the Wii or whatever it is.
Yeah. But
yeah.
Oh, Jared Heasley in the wall. Jared Heasley in the wall. He's definitely got right front damage. It's crinkled up there. Let's see if I can, not coming up on my thing, but.
We got someone pitting. Jeff Parker's pitting.
Oh, he's all scraped up too. Did he use his fast repair already? Was he in that first accident?
I could not tell you, but I don't think that right side's gonna be that much effective.
And he's not fixing it, so I think he's at a fast repair. So. Looks like Mason Foster about to put the 80 truck of Dwayne Kinner a lap down. You seeing that right? Yeah, Dwayne Kinner's actually on pit road.
Oh yeah. There's another one on pit road too.
Jimmy Johnson. Yep, 39. James Harris coming early this time again. Yep, he's on pit road as well. So again, I think
Mason's right now,
he's gonna go. He's gonna go push it as far as he can because he's shown that strategy works, right?
I think you pit when, even though he's ahead of Jeremy. I think if I was Jeremy, I would pit before him.
And do what you did last time and just hope you can manage your tires a tad bit better. I guess. I don't know. I just don't know that anybody has anything for this 96 truck of Mason Foster.
Mike Smith and Jody Ogden and
Gerald Poole, Gerald Heasley. Yep, they're all. Now, do you think that damage is enough for Jared to use his fast repair? I think he probably gotta. I don't know. That's a tough call because you don't want to have something dumb happen. I mean, you use it for that little bit of damage and ain't affecting you, and then you get caught up. Oh, he used it. Okay. All right. Must have been affecting him then.
Well, no, he's pitting now.
That's what I mean. Yeah, but he used his fast repair. I saw it come up and boom. I think the stream might be a tiny bit behind. Oh, Jeremy Root on pit road.
All right, see how this plays
damage?
out.
He's a ton of damage. Yeah, he just used his fast repair. Holy moly. I didn't see that, but yeah, his whole right side was all caked up.
Wonder what?
Greg McDaniel yet to pit. He's in second spot.
Oh, he spun out on pit road.
Who spun?
Jeremy Root entering the pits.
That's what did it. Let me see. Let me see if I can get it. Nope, I clicked the wrong one here. This should be it. Darn, it's not gonna do it. Oh, here.
Oh yeah,
This one?
It's showing that as he was diving in, he hit the barrels.
Here,
And
let's check this. Okay, well that's what happened there then.
I'm sure he's hitting his steering wheel right now.
Yeah, you know, it's a fine line. You know, you want to come in as fast as you can because you know, that's where the time is won and lost. But Greg McDaniel looks like he hit something here. His whole right side's all scratched up. Jason Rome, I don't think he pitted. But okay, he's up in first spot though. So apparently he's taken. This might not be bad strategy for him. You know, you're gonna come out. You're gonna have a little bit fresher tires than everybody else, and maybe try to. Because he was kind of hanging back there in like 10th, 11th spot. So I think this is what you have to do. It looks like he's on. Oh, he's sideways
And
coming in.
I'm sure those tires are just way wore out now. That's why people are getting loose off of there.
And Jason drives it hard, so all the time. So I'm sure they were extra shot.
Sure the treads or like the strings are hanging out of them.
Yeah, the cords. I remember that. Yeah. That's never good when those are showing.
No.
Looks like Jason gonna fall all the way back to 10th so far, 11th. But let's see what he can do on the back end of it. We got what, roughly 27 laps to go, something like that.
Yep. Well, Jeremy Root didn't really lose many positions.
I see. You know, he kind of got away with one. You know, just get it, kind of hit it there, and at least you had your fast repair. That would have been terrible if he didn't have his fast repair in the bank.
Yeah.
That would have really hurt his chances. But
I mean, that just amazes me. Wrecking on pit road and still being second.
yeah, and I mean, he's 3.5 back. You know, so he lost time to Mason, but I think they had quite a gap on James Harris. Shout out to James Harris. He's up to 3rd spot, man, up 11 spots. So he's running real good too. I don't remember if he's cup or truck, but Jeremy Root he's not running the truck for points, so this is just, you know, bragging rights. And I'm not sure what James Harris is doing, if he's running truck or cup, but all in all, doesn't matter. He's having a good run up there in 3rd spot. We'll do a rundown here. Gerald Poole is in 4th spot. Mike Smith, just Mr. Consistent, there in 5th spot, having a solid run. Mark Dantuma is up 9 spots to 6th. Greg McDaniel, our race sponsor, is 7th. Mr. Heasley is in 8th spot. He's up 10 spots from where he started. Jody Ogden is 9th. Mr. Jimmy Johnson is 10th. Dwayne Kinner is 11th. Charles Van Syak is 12th. Jason Rome, after that late pit stop, is back in 13th. We'll monitor that, see if he can come forward. And Doug the Dad Burns is 14th. He's up 3 from his starting spot. Jeffrey Parker is 15th. Nate Anders still out there, and he's in 16th. And Brian Oshanka 17th, and Topher Baltimore 18th, and they are currently off the track. That's your full field rundown. I don't think anybody has anything for Mason Foster. I think, you know, unless he does something crazy or caution, or I mean, it's going to take a miracle. You know, I mean, Jeremy Root is at this. I didn't see it. He's like 3 or 4 seconds back, so even if he makes that up, he's going to use his stuff up getting to him still.
I agree. Hopefully, Mason brought a Sharpie with him, and he's got to sign the track afterwards, because this is his.
Yes, he came here and he is dominating this race. Looks like Jason Rome just went a lap down there. Everybody's so spread out. Man, I would kill for a caution right now. Greg McDaniel, 7th spot. He's running good. Everybody's so spread out.
So after watching this race right now, so we have our race tomorrow.
That's correct.
Is there anything that you see that you might be doing?
Well, again, like I said, I'm one for conserving tires. I mean, besides Jeff Hinkle, I would say maybe I'm second best at conserving my tires. Sometimes I think I do it too much and don't use them enough, and then I fall behind. But I'm definitely going to go out there. I'm going to conserve the tires for one, and judging by Mason Foster here, I'm gonna run it. You know, I feel like I saved the tires good to begin with, and I'm gonna run it, you know, to the end of fuel, and just try to have the freshest tires there for the last stint. You know, keep having the freshest tires. I think that's what I'm going with.
It's always a hard line between, like, I want to be fast, but I want to save those tires as well.
Correct.
It's like I don't know if you see ever Denny Hamlin. He is fast, but it always seems like he always saves his tires.
Right.
And it's
a fine line. Hey, you could be fast and save your tires, and some people are just that good. I unfortunately am not that good.
Yeah, I'm not there. I'm not there anyways. So
yeah, if I'm real fast, chances are I torch the tires. But usually, like I said, the strategy I use, you know, just kind of saving tires, and it usually gets me where I need to be. I usually end up getting a decent finish. Last week at Daytona, oh, it was miserable. I did not have a good race. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just used that as a drop race. You know, I think like 30 laps in, I went like a second lap down, and I thought, heck with this. I'm not running the last freaking 30 laps, 2 laps down, because I knew there was going to be no cautions.
exactly, yeah. I mean, Daytona's always fun, but unfortunately, last race there wasn't much passing, I would say.
No, that is for sure. It was kind of, and that's you know, a tribute to iRacing's setup. They just kind of, they gave us a follow the leader setup. You know, it is what it is.
Mason's got some lap traffic.
Oh yeah, heavy lap traffic. Looks like Dwayne Kinner and
Got him on the outside going 3 wide.
Whoa, this is risky. Oh, he might have almost got, man. Remember I said it's gonna take something weird. That was about to be weird. He made it work though, so no harm, no foul, I guess.
Being fast comes with some risks as well.
Very true. Yeah.
Slower trucks, slower cars, either one.
You know, you get the quicker you get through it and losing the least amount of time that you can. Obviously, you know. Now Jeremy's going to get to that, and if he doesn't get by it as cleanly, it just gaps him even more. So I get it. So, you know, very high risk, high reward type of thing. You know, as the leader, you don't want to be held up too much, because he would close pretty rapidly if you got stuck behind that for too many laps. So it looks like we got, ladies and gentlemen, 16 laps to go here to settle this. Mason Foster is your current leader. I don't think that's going to change. It's going to take an act of God to change that, to be honest. He's pretty much been in command of this race all night long. Jeremy Root is in second, 4 seconds back, 4.5 seconds back. James Harris is third. Gerald Poole is fourth. Mike Smith is fifth. Mark Dantuma is sixth. Greg McDaniel is seventh. Solid run there for Greg. Jody Ogden is eighth. Jared Heasley is 9th. Jimmy Johnson is 10th. Jason Rome up to 11th, so that strategy kind of worked, but not really. 12th is Charles Van Syak. 13th, Dwayne Kinner. And Doug the Dad Burns is 14th. He probably is going to want to forget this race. Jeffrey Parker is 15th. 16th is Nate Anders. And again, Brian Oshanka and Topher Baltimore 17th, 18th off the track. So that's full field rundown here. We got 14 laps to go. Looks like Jeremy caught that traffic here.
Looking like there's only 10 trucks on the lead lap.
Yes, you are right. Man, it's just so spread out. So I am noticing, let's take a look at some of the lines here. So I'm noticing Mason Foster seems to be running the low line. Let me see, he did it 1 and 2. Let's see if he does it in 3 and 4. So he's kind of mid to low. He's low.
He's right on that line.
Let's see what Jeremy Root, he's again, is running low. So I guess maybe to start the run the high side, and then as the tires wear, go low. I don't know.
To me it looked like Mason's been running low the whole time. Right now I just saw Mason run the high line.
And Jeremy ran low in the other turn, and then now this one he ran middle. So again, that's the progressive banking. So you know, multiple grooves, whatever fits your driving style. You know, because there was races too where, you know, everybody was saying run the top, save the tires. But like I was saying, I generally save tires good anyway, and to me, I know that that's the general strategy, run the high side, you save your tires, but I can run the low side because I don't drive it as hard and not wear my tires and make good time. So it's just preference, where, you know, how you run it, stuff like that. What works for one doesn't always work for the other. I find when I run the super high line, I end up killing the wall at least once or twice. So it's it's a high focus. When you do that, you need to be focused the entire time.
Especially if your if your tire's getting worn down, you just can't turn anymore.
Yeah.
Start hitting that wall. Oh, Mason just scraped the wall.
Uh-oh. He's got significant right front damage, it looks like. Looks like the right front's crinkled in there. I'll have to see if that hinders him at all. If Jeremy Root can make some headway on him. Oh yeah, he's got a little bit of damage there.
He might stay away from that high side now.
Yeah, that'll create a push for sure. Jeremy's got the gap down to 3.9. Okay, we'll have to monitor that. That wasn't expecting that.
He might be hurting now.
Yeah, he's definitely like I said, I can notice the speed. I don't know if I have enough time to get there, but and I'm watching the ticker and it's coming down. He's got it back up to 4 seconds. I think he should be all right.
Yeah, I think he's in a comfortable spot.
Yeah.
I mean,
Again,
Jeremy's got to deal with lap traffic.
And you're at the end of the tire life too, so it's probably already not feeling real good to Jeremy Root to begin with. So now's not the time to really. If maybe that happens at the beginning of the run, you know, you can push a little harder. You got some fresher tires, but. Looks like we got about 6 laps to go here at the line, ladies and gentlemen, to settle this. Let me see if I can pull up the schedule, see where we're at next week.
We are at the Rock.
Okay, that's a fun track. I like the Rock.
120 laps.
Okay.
At Rockingham. That one's tricky.
It is. It's a fun track to drive, but again, it can bite you very quickly.
Coming out of turn 2, that wall reaches out at you.
Yes, it does. It's a very fine line. You either nailed it or you're in the wall very hard and probably destroyed the car or truck.
So we got 5 to go.
Yeah, and he's got it down to 3.8 here, but I mean, he could technically give up a second a lap, and still he would be right there. But you know.
Well, I mean, kind of shout out to all the drivers. We had 1 lap, 1 caution at the beginning, and other than that, everyone else ran their race clean. I mean, everyone you're gonna hit the wall here a few times. That's
for sure. Yeah. Especially again if you're running the high side, it's just asking for it.
Yep. Other than that, I feel like everyone looks like they're running clean. Nothing is wrong with doing that.
That is the truth. 3 laps to go here.
But as a fan, you always want to see those wrecks, though.
Yeah, correct. It makes it more exciting. Looks like Mike Smith has caught Gerald Poole for 4th, and Mark Dantuma has caught Mike Smith for 5th. So we got a little 3-way battle here for the 4th spot. It's shaked out real nice. Like Mark is on the outside of Mike Smith right now. Oh, there. That was almost your caution. 2 laps to go here.
Let's see. Can Mike hold it down there?
Looks like Mark will complete the pass. Oh, Mike gonna fight back hard on the inside. He does not want to give up his top 5. And I can't say that I blame him.
Oh.
Yep. I thought he was lagging out there. I was like, oh no. Final lap. Looks like Mark will complete that pass. Final lap from Mason Foster here, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a 3.1 second lead over Jeremy Root, which should be more than enough. Your winner is Mason Foster. You want to pull him in. Give him a couple seconds and then pull him in. We'll have a talk with Mr. Foster.
He is
is he
not
not
on
here?
our Discord.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe see if we can get Greg in here again.
Yeah.
That was a heck of a race.
Hey, Greg, this is Rich and Eric up in the booth. You got a copy, bud?
Yeah, go ahead.
So we tried to get you a little earlier. So your thoughts on the race? How did it go out there?
It was fun. It's different starting in the back. We did this for our practice race before last season started, and it's a totally different track now. Jody was able to run low. Maybe I heard the top 2 guys were running low. I never saw them. So track's different, and I don't know. It was good practice for tomorrow, I guess, but not too happy with how I did.
So
Yeah,
I got a question for you, Greg. Did you ever scrape the wall?
I think I did once.
Okay.
I didn't get an X out of it, but it said I needed 30 seconds of repairs when I pitted the second time. I didn't wait around for that. It didn't seem to slow me down too bad.
So that's what I was gonna ask you, to see if you felt anything differently after scraping the wall.
Nope, I didn't. I was able to keep Jared behind me when we came back out from the pits. I really don't think it slowed me down.
All right, Greg. Well, thanks for chatting with us, and hopefully you learned some stuff for tomorrow. And we just want to thank you again for being our truck, sponsor here for the year. And shout out to Kimball, and we just want to thank you for that.
Yeah, that's awesome, Greg. Appreciate doing that.
Yep, you're welcome. Thanks for what you guys do. Can't wait to listen to the broadcast and see if I'm sure Eric did a lot better than me last week.
You did fine, buddy. Everybody does good.
All right, see you guys tomorrow night.
All righty, bud.